Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome again to Algebra 2 with the lesson about solving rational equations, and this is the part 1 of the lesson. This is the lesson number 6 in chapter 8. In chapter 8, page 542. The objective of this lesson is to solve rational equations. And here we have the mind map of the lesson. Rational equations divided into two parts. First part, solving a rational equation, and then using the rational equation in a problem. And example number 1, what are the solutions of the following rational equation? Here we have x over x plus 2 is equal to 1 over x. So starting with cross multiplication, x times x and x plus 2 times 1. X times x is equal x squared, and x plus 2 times 1 is equal x plus 2. Now move x plus 2 to the other side and change the sign of them. So we have x squared minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now because the coefficient of x squared is 1, now open the parentheses and then ask yourself about what are the numbers, the product of them minus 2 and the sum of them minus 1. They are minus 2 with 1. That's the product of them minus 2 and the sum of them minus 1. Now we have these factors, x minus 2 times x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now when x minus 2 is equal to 0, we have x is equal to, and when x plus 2 is equal to 0, we have x is equal to minus 1. Okay, and now we have to check for the values of x in the main equation. Now we have x is equal to and we have x is equal minus 1. Starting with x is equal to, so substitute the value of 2 instead of x in the main equation. We get 2 over 2 plus 2. Is it equal to 1 over 2? We will see. Also we will see if minus 1 over minus 1 plus 2 is equal to 1 over minus 1. And here if you see we have 2 over 4 is equal to 1 over 2. Yeah, that's correct. And here we have minus 1 over 1 is equal to minus 1 over 1, and it is correct also. So the solutions are x is equal to and x is equal minus 1. Example number 2, what are the solutions of the following rational equation? Here we have x over x minus 3 plus x over x plus 3 is equal to 2 over x squared minus 9. So first step, find the factors of x minus x squared minus 9, and they are x minus 3 times x plus 3. Now we have to get rid of this denominator, also to get rid of the other denominator here. So multiply all the equation by x minus 3 times x plus 3 to get rid of the denominators. Then for the first term of the equation, when we multiply x minus 3 times x plus 3, we will get rid of x minus 3 and x plus 3 from the denominator. Then we will get x plus 3 times x plus x minus 3 times x. This is in the first term. And for the second part of the equation, summarize the denominator with x minus 3 times x plus 3. We will get just 2 alone. So distribute now x for both parentheses. We will have x times x squared and x times 3 3x for the first part, and for the second part x squared minus 3x. Now move 2 to the other side, we will get minus 2. So 3x minus 3x 0, and so we will get x squared plus x squared. X squared plus x squared, it's 2x squared. 2x squared minus 2 is equal. Now for 2x squared minus 2, we can take or factor out number 2 to get x squared minus 1. So we have 2 times x squared minus 1 here, and also x squared minus 1, it's the difference of squares, so we can find the factors by x minus 1 times x plus 1 direct. Okay, so we have x minus 1 times x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now when x minus 1 is equal to 0, we have x is equal 1, and when x plus 1 is equal to 0, we have x is equal minus 1. Okay guys, so we have 1 and minus 1, the values of x here for this equation. Now you can take 1 and minus 1 for the main equation, and you can see if we have restrictions or not. So substitute 1 minus 3, it's minus 2, 1 plus 3, it's 4, 1 minus 9 minus 8, so no problem with 1. Minus 1 minus 1 minus 3 minus 4, no problem. Minus 1 plus 3 is 2, no problem. Minus 1 square 1 minus 9 minus 8, no problem. So go to check. Now we can check with the main equation. Substitute x is equal 1. We have 1 over 1 minus 3 plus 1 over 1 plus 3. Is it equal to 2 over 1 minus 9? We will see. So 1 over 1 minus 3 is 1 over minus 2 plus 1 over 4. Is it equal to 2 over minus 8? So we will see when we find the least common multiple of 2 and 4. It's 4. Multiply 1 by 2. So we have minus 2 plus 1 over 4 in the first part, and in the second part summarize 2 with 8, so we have minus 1 over 4. So minus 2 plus 1 in the first part is minus 1 over 4, the same with the second part. So this is a correct solution for the equation when x is equal 1. And now for x is equal minus 1, also we have to check. So substitute the value of minus 1 instead of x. We have minus 1 over minus 1 minus 3 plus minus 1 over minus 1 plus 3. Is it equal to 2 over minus 1 square minus 9? We will see. So the first part, minus 1 over minus 1 minus 3, is minus 1 over minus 4 plus minus 1 over 2. Is it equal to 2 over minus 8? We will see. So negative with negative, we have 1 over 4 minus 1 over 2. So we have 1 minus 2 here in the first part over 4. Is it equal to minus 1 over 4? Yes. 1 minus 2 minus 1 over 4 is the same. So it's a real solution for the equation. Okay, so minus 1 and 1 are the solutions of the equation. Example number 3. What are the solutions of the following rational equation? Here we have x minus 1 over x plus 2 is equal to x squared plus 2x minus 3 over x plus 2. So for this equation, you just multiply by x plus 2 for both sides to get rid of the denominator. Now we have this step, x plus 2 times the equation. So summarize x plus 2 from the denominator, then we will get x minus 1 is equal to x squared plus 2x minus 3. And here for the second part, quadratic equation, find the two numbers, the product of them minus 3 and the sum of them plus 2, and they are minus 1 with plus 3. Okay, now we have x minus 1 in both sides. Summarize x minus 1 from the first one, we get 1, and x minus 1 from the other side, so we will get is equal to x plus 3. We will get 1 is equal x plus 3. Now we want x alone, so move 3 to the other side and change the sign. We have 1 minus 3 is equal x, so 1 minus 3 is equal x is minus 2, so x is equal minus 2. Now if you see, when we substitute minus 2 in the main equation, we will get 0 in the denominator, so this is a restriction. Now because when x is equal minus 2 is a restriction, we call it this value is extraneous because the original equation restricts x so that x is not equal minus 2, and here in this case we say there is no solution to this equation, okay, because we got just negative 2, and negative 2 is a restriction, so it should be excluded from the domain, and here we have no solution for this equation, okay. And so this is the end of our lesson today. See you in the coming lesson inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.